more than 100 days into the war, in a 30-minute interview with the Financial Times, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky said, "Stalemate in the war with Russia is not an option for us." Explaining his country's position to FT editor Rula Kharaf, Zelensky said the following: "We cannot go on living in this position with hostilities. We are getting used to it. All our people, our citizens, are very tough. They know for a fact what they are fighting for and against whom." Alluding to the short-term and long-term goals for Ukraine from the war, Zelensky stated that pushing Russian forces back to positions occupied before the February 24 invasion would amount to a serious temporary victory for Ukraine, but full sovereignty over its entire territory remained his ultimate goal. While talking about the possibility of a peace deal with Russia, Zelensky argued that despite the bloodshed and carnage they have witnessed over the last 100 days, Ukraine would still be willing to come to the table and find a solution. However, the contours of such a deal can only be worked out with Putin, and no other emissaries from Russia would suffice, added Zelensky. Zelensky also called on the West to send more arms supplies to ensure Ukraine can restore their territorial integrity. Further, he added that the West needs to put more pressure on Russia via economic sanctions to bring Russia onto the negotiation table. Zelensky called for a complete economic and gas embargo on the country. On the battlefield, Russia continued its onslaught in the country's east. According to reports, Russian forces have likely captured most of the residential areas of Severodonetsk. Further, Russian forces have been redeployed around the city of Bakhmut, which lies in the Donetsk Oblast in the east of the country. According to the ISW, Russia aims to control the highways operating around the city of Bakhmut in order to threaten Ukraine's strategic lines of communication in the region. In the south, Russian forces are reportedly redeploying away from Zaporozhye Oblast towards Kherson Oblast in order to probably support Russian defensive positions that have been threatened by Ukrainian counterattacks along the Mykolaiv-Kherson Oblast. Lastly, Russian Defence Minister Sergei Shoigu announced that Russia nearly controls 97% of the Luhansk region, while adding that they were making gains in Donetsk too. This brings Russia closer to its reworked goal of the conflict to control the industrial eastern region of Donbas. Prior to the war, Ukraine's officials had said Russia controlled only 7% of the country. A few days ago, President Zelensky stated that Russia controlled nearly 20% of the country. For ThePrint, this is Suchet Vir Singh, video edited by Urjita Bhardwaj. For more, log on to theprint.in and follow us on social media.